Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am sick, so I apologize if I sound kind of like congested and gross or if I cough in this video. I am trying to get better slowly, but surely it's happening. For those who are new, my name is Megan. I'm so excited that you're here. If you want to click that red subscribe button, you won't miss any of my new videos. I want to say upload like once a week, usually on a Thursday, but past couple videos have been a little late, so I apologize. I feel like I'm just gonna broaden that and say that I upload once a week. This is hard. Today's video is going to be a May favorites. I filmed an April favorites and I really enjoyed doing that. And I can't believe it's already June, actually. It kind of shocks me. So I guess we're gonna go over what I enjoyed in May. I don't have a whole lot of things to talk about, but definitely a couple things I did want to share and I'm really enjoying. So if you guys want to see what I've been loving for the past month, just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually a book, and it's called The Plant-Based Journey, and the author is Lanny Mulerath, I think is what it's called. Basically it's like a step-by-step guide. It says a step-by-step guide for transitioning to a healthy lifestyle and achieving your ideal weight. So a couple weeks ago, or like last month I guess, I binge watched so many videos on like vegan eating or like transitioning to a different diet where like you don't eat meat and basically like veganizing your diet. And the health benefits these people experience like blew my mind, that I was like so ready to like jump on this wagon and like change my lifestyle. So I bought this book just to kind of like read a little bit more about it, and I really enjoy this book. I'm not done it yet. The first couple chapters even are like, they draw you in and they seriously make you like question like, why am I eating all this crap? Whoa. I may or may not actually jump on and become like a vegan or a vegetarian. I don't know. But if I do any of those things, it's for my health and for my benefit. I love the idea of being able to eat as much as you want, but just making sure it's like good food. You don't have to calorie count, that kind of thing. Like that's why this is kind of interesting to me, but who knows what the future holds. But I really do enjoy this book, and it's making me second guess like what I want to do with my life. just all the questions. So if anyone is interested in maybe jumping on that lifestyle, or if they want more info, I definitely recommend this book. It's really good so far. So I've really been enjoying that. The next things are phone cases. So I actually just filmed and uploaded my phone case collection video. So if you're curious what other ones I own, I'll put that down below, as well as my April favorites, just to keep on the same track. These two cases I love. Got them in the month of May. Both kind of like a marble style case. This I got at London Drugs, and it's from the Lot brand. And then this is Velvet Caviar, very pretty. Love both of these, and I've been kind of like switching them back and forth for the last month, so I really enjoy these. The next couple of items are actually kind of like cosmetic product type of things, but some things I'm like super pumped to show you because I've been blown away. I'm gonna save that for the last though. The next item I'm gonna talk about is the shampoo. It's called the Shimmer Lights Blonde and Silver Shampoo. The color of the stuff is crazy. I don't know if you can even, you can't see, but it's like a super dark super dark purple. I don't know if you can tell, but since my last video, I went into the hairdresser, got like just like a few highlights to kind of like, that's a light piece right there, to try and brighten up my hair. I really didn't like the highlights that I got originally like a couple months ago, and they also touched up my root to make it a little darker, because when I toned, I don't know if he told you, but I tried to tone my hair more of like an ash, and it turned my natural kind of like warm. So they did that, and I feel like this shampoo really does help take the brassiness out. Like there's only so much you can take out of this hair because it's not very bright, but it definitely helps, and it's so inexpensive. I got it at Sally's, I want to say for like under $20 for sure, and I find good purple shampoos are hard to find for a good price, so I definitely recommend you picking this up. It smells really good as well. Another item for my hair, this was actually given to me by my friend Kirsten, but it's the Curly Sexy Hair curling cream, and she gave it to me used. She didn't want it anymore, but I love it. Like I have it in my hair today, and I don't know, some days like my hair loves me, other days it hates me, but like recently using this cream and the shampoo that I have, it dries to just like a really nice wave. Like you can actually see the waves in it. It's not really frizzy, which is usually what I'm dealing with. Usually it's like all frizzy and gross. I like it, it's very lightweight, doesn't make your hair crunchy, and a little bit goes a long way. So I really enjoy this for my hair, for right now anyway. I'm really happy that she gave it to me, so thank you, Kirsten. I'll definitely be repurchasing this when it runs out. So this is new as well. This is like a Nair hair removal cream. This is kind of random, but I always go in between like how I'd like to remove my hair, and this is for like facial hair, just to FYI. But I have like a girl stash that maybe is more noticeable for me than other people, but I hate having it, so I go in between waxing. I bought like eyebrow razors before and don't like that. I've tried hair removal creams, and so I kind of go like in between all these things. So I find hair removal creams are like the easiest to use, and this one specifically I really do like because it smells good. Like, the other Nairs that I've used in the past smell so intense and chemically that I'm like, holy god. But this actually smells really good. It's supposed to be like a nourishing, moisturizing one. It's for the face, and it was pretty inexpensive, and it worked really well. I actually used it like today. I left it on a little bit long, and like this side of my face is a little sore, but otherwise I'm really happy about this, and I'm going to continue to use it. So good find. I like this one. It smells good. The second last item I'm going to talk about is something I used like years ago, and I just repurchased like for the first time ever. It's the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. It's a mess. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's just a powder compact. I'm in the color N5. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I love this. Like, I'm wearing it today, and I think it does a pretty good job of covering, like, usually my face is quite red and I have some like discoloration. I'm not a big acne person, but that's why I wear foundation normally, is to cover my redness. I bought it because all my foundations currently are pretty pale, and my chest is tan, reddish tan. I tan red. It's really annoying. But my chest is tan, my arms are getting tan, and my face was like so white compared to the rest of my body. So I actually got this to match my chest, and I think it does a decent job. I didn't want to go too dark just because like there was a huge difference between my chest and my face, but the coverage is great. It's so easy to apply. Currently I'm using, don't mind this like ratchet brush, but I'm using the e.l.f. powder brush, which is like the super dense, big, fluffy brush. It is great for the face just because you have so much surface to cover. I feel because the brush is so dense too, like you can really build up your coverage, and it ends up looking pretty flawless. And I love it for summer. Like, I purposely got this for summer so I don't have to do liquid foundation every day. It's very hot here in Regina, like most summer days, so this will be nice to kind of throw on and touch up whenever I need it. But I've been absolutely loving this, and I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this once I get more tan. If I need a shade darker, I will go get it for sure. I love it, love it. So this mascara I need to talk about because I literally just picked this up last week, and it is amazing. I'm wearing it today. So this is a little close, but you can see my eyelashes are very long. They're very like separated, volumized. I absolutely love this stuff. So this is the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. It is unreal. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this just because the brush looks like this, and I'm usually not one for these kind of brushes, but it allows you to like really work at your lashes and they don't clump up and look gross. I love it, love it, love it. And it's about $11, so it's not too expensive, but it's always such a win when you can find some really good drugstore products. So definitely recommend this, try it out. If you like the CoverGirl Lash Blast, like the orange tube, I think you'll really like this. It's very similar, but it's more volumizing. I feel like less is more with this one. Oh my god, this is bad. My feet are asleep. Okay, my feet were falling asleep, so I had to get like up on my knees. I'm sitting on the ground, crossing my legs. And I don't know if it's just me, I have like really bad blood circulation and my feet fall asleep really fast. So, the last item. So the last thing I want to talk about is my makeup brushes that I ordered. I ordered them back in February. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, but they finally came in. Blown away with like the quality and my overall, just like how they've been working on certain products, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over quickly what brushes you get in them. Again, I got them off of AliExpress. They're only 26 bucks for like, I think 24 brushes. But yeah, they're really nice, and I totally recommend you guys trying them out. I don't know if I can find the exact link to where I purchased them, but if you search up like makeup brushes, I'm sure you can find them. So first, the face brushes. You get loads of face brushes. The company or the brand is called Jaff. It looks like this. Really, really nice. Like the actual brush itself, they look really slick, especially because I paid no money for them. So you get this like domed, dense brush. Really, really nice. I've been using it for like concealer right underneath the eyes. Works really, really well. And I haven't washed these guys yet, but I think they'd wash fairly well. And they're not like, they don't shed. Like they're really, really good brushes. You get this like flat top, similar. It reminds me a lot of the F80. It's a little softer than the F80. Like a bunch of product just came out of there. Yeah, so this reminds me of the F80. It's a little softer, but would work really, really well for liquid foundation as well. There's another brush in here that I prefer, but really, really nice. I've been using this to kind of like put powder underneath my eye if I want to brighten it up, or if I want to like chisel out my contour, I use it for this. We have a blush brush or like a powder brush. These brushes don't say like on the side what they're meant for, so you have to like go in knowing what you're gonna use them for, but I've been using this one for blush. I feel like it's the perfect little size for it. Really, really nice. This is the brush that I've been using for foundation. This one is extremely dense, and it's a little bit angled, so you're able to get in like to your nose and all that stuff. Blends foundation out so, so well, and I've been loving this. Like this is probably my favorite face brush out of all the set. Really, really nice. It reminds me of another Sigma brush. I can't remember, it's like from the same collection as like the F80. It looks really like pretty much identical to this, so this is really great. And then we have a angled brush that I've been using for like a contour or bronzer. I like this one because it's quite soft, so to blend things out with, it goes on really, really nice. You don't have to worry about it being too harsh, so this is really great. I use this for my bronzer and contour. Then we have a typical fan brush. I've never actually owned a fan brush before. The one that I usually use is like very dense. It's very kabuki-like, so I'm used to a very intense highlight. This brings like a really, really subtle, nice highlight. Not quite used to it, but it works well. Like it's a nice brush. Other than that, I have loads of eye brushes that come with the set, and I'm just blown away and so pleased with everything that I got. So we have a spoolie and like your eyebrow brush, pretty basic. And then we have loads of shadow brushes. So the ones that I have been using, I'll pull out first. So for shadow, there's loads and loads and loads of like blending brushes, like you don't miss out on that. I have this is for like a typical shader brush, and this one is just kind of like a larger, fluffier shader brush. So these for like all over color, and then these I've been using for blending. This one's kind of like an angled blending brush. This is like a typical dome, and they're beautiful. They're so soft, and they put product on really well. They work really well, like super nice brushes. You also get these, so again, I feel like the set is a little bit repetitive, like you get so many blending brushes, which is fine. This is, I guess, a blending brush as well, but it's like a flat top, so you have that, really, really soft. You have a little liner brush or like a smudge brush. Again, I guess this could be like a powder brush, but it's a little more narrow. Again, it's pretty dense actually. This is a little dense, so good for packing on color. This, again, another shader brush. It's like a flat top, but it's also angled, so whatever you want to use this for, I guess. You have a short, dense, straight brush. I'm actually not sure what this is for. If anyone wants to let me know down in the comments. I've seen these before, but I don't know. Is this like a concealer brush? I don't know. And then you also get a typical like liner brush. I really like this. It's nice and dense. I think in the vlog I talked about this one quick. It's pretty dense, so if you want to do like a gel liner, or if you have like a pomade for your brows, this would work really well just because it won't go everywhere. It's you can do like precise lines with this. You got a long flat brush. I like to use this for like highlight right underneath my brow, but that's really nice. And then these two brushes, which I've never used yet anyway, like a typical like sponge applicator you get in like a drugstore. Like I never use these, so I'm gonna keep it just in case I want to. And then we have like a smudger, which is really, really cool. If you want to put like liner and like smudge it out, you have a brush. I don't know how well this would wash, but it's here. So yeah, that is all you get for $26. Like this, I'm so happy. So that is it. Those are all my May favorites. I know there's not too much to show you, but I definitely wanted to show you the few things that I did pick up. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you all in my next video.